All right. So your warm up. Is it possible that even though intentions are good, one can still be upset? Yes or no? Yeah. Very possible. Very possible that that can happen. When we go through today, I want you to remember that. Remember that warm up. Is it possible, even though intentions are good, one can still be upset?
Yeah.
All right, today, we're going to go over the Treaty of Versailles. It's an essay. We're going to take 2 days to do stuff in class. You'll have the weekend to write it, and when is it due? It's due Monday in class. Okay? It's due Monday. Your learning target is I can plan accordingly for my essay. If you notice, your skill is going to be collaboration and essay writing. What does collaboration mean? We do it all the time. What have we been doing this whole time with this unit? Group work, collaborating, working with each other. I'm going to go through a little bit of a lecture, and then you're going to get a fishbowl activity that we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to set it up today, show you guys what it is, and then tomorrow we're going to do it in class. Then you just have to write your essay. Okay? Everybody out. So, in your groups, trying to think if we have enough groups here. Mr. Flores, can you go to that table today? Yep. All right, within your group, no, can you go there? Can you go there too, please? All right, within your group, try to find someone that's an includer. Okay? Someone that ensures everyone in the group is heard, so make sure everyone is talking. You want to invite people to contribute ideas and be part of the task. Find a connector, someone in the group that listens to everyone's ideas, paraphrases it, and connects the ideas to one another. Completer, attends to time and task requirements, brings the focus back to the task in the group if the group starts to wander. So if you see side conversations, say, hey, let's get back to this. Right? Or stay on task. Make sure everybody stays on task. Questioner, listens to ideas. Ask the questions to clarify what you're thinking. Push ideas to be more critical and determine if more information is needed. Now, does one person have to do all of this? No. You guys can all interchange and be one of these roles. But you've got to actively participate. That is your goal today, is to actively participate. Okay? Your goal is to be an active participant in what we're doing, because today we're going to set the template for your essay. Now remember the warm-up question. Mr. Orr, can you read it for me again, please?
Is it possible to that even though intentions are good, one can still be upset?
Is it possible that even though intentions are good, can we still be upset? So as we get to this, look at our prompt. What's our prompt? What's the prompt? Say it loud. Can peace lead to war? That is the prompt that you're going to have to answer for. Okay? Can peace lead to war? Now go ahead and go to Google Classroom, download this doc. One person in your group, share it with everybody in your group. So download it and share it, and we'll go from there. As you're doing that, I'm going to read the instructions on the doc. You're going to answer the prompt above with a four-paragraph Teal essay that makes a claim, provides 2 pieces of evidence from the Treaty of Versailles. Use that within your body paragraph, supports your claim, and explains your reasoning. The essay must be in MLA format. Include your citations. Now this is due Monday, February 12th. Okay? But if we do everything correctly, you'll probably have it done maybe tomorrow. But it takes the onus to be on you guys. You guys are going to want to get as much info as you can. All right? Have you guys shared the doc?
Oh, no.
All right, hurry up and share it. We'll give you a minute or 2 to get that going. While you're waiting, start formulating your own ideas on your thesis. Okay? Start formulating your own idea on your thesis here that answers that question. Okay? It has to answer this question. Now, We're gonna graduate our theses. No longer can you use yes and no in a thesis statement. I want you to kind of think a little bit more critical, think a little bit more in depth. All right, use that question, answer that question. You can make it a yes or no answer, but you can't use the words yes or no. How would you make that into a yes or no answer? Think about it. All right, in a few minutes, I'm gonna have you get with your groups. I'm gonna have you discuss a thesis and write one down. All the documents shared? We pretty good? Yeah. All right, in your groups, discuss what thesis you want to go with. You got 5 minutes. Good, that's good. Hey, know what you got?
Or do you want to sing
Okay, keep working.
Do you think so?
What do you guys say?
I just need to think
No, about Be more specific. Okay, give me a reason why. Okay, that's a good start. Give me a reason why. What do you guys have? Okay, what are you listening for? Also because, think of the warm-up question. All right, Isabella, what do you got? Yep, give me a reason. Give me one reason. Think of it to yourself. Think about that warm-up question I gave you. Okay, look at that warm-up question. Angel, what do you guys have? Why? Specifically.
Because having no power, you can take advantage of it.
Cut it down a little bit. Don't make it so specific. You want to be broad, but like, tell me a reason why without making it about one thing. About boundary issue. Look at that warm-up question I gave you. Look at it, see if that might help. All right. Yeah.
Mr.
Not bad.
That's the one question.
Ms. Parker, did you get it? I'll be right there.
Okay.
Did you add to it? Okay, what'd you add to it?
Our own essay, or do we like to share it?
I did, I
Here we go. Good job. Okay. Did you add to it? All right, that's good. That's perfect. Isabel, what'd you add? There you go. That's fine. We'll see if we can strengthen it, or maybe as we go through this. All right. So you've all got good theses. Now, what we're going to do is the background information of the Treaty of Versailles. What do you usually put in background information? Do this as jot dots. So something about it, like, what's the easiest thing? What? When it was made. Make that your first jot dot. Good job. When it was made. Okay, what's the second thing that's pretty easy to do? Huh? You're on the right track. You're on the right track. Say it. Say it. You're good. No, say it. You were on the right track. Good. That's a good one. What countries were involved? Or, or, maybe what countries were what? What did we learn? Well, there was countries involved, and then there was countries that were, who was not allowed. Who was not involved? Ah, okay, so put countries that were involved in the Treaty of Versailles and not involved, as in who wrote it and who didn't write it. And then the third, what did the treaty do? Think of armistice. What did armistice do? They did what to the war? What did the armistice do? Put a hold. Okay, so it stopped it, right? what did the treaty do? If armistice stopped it, what did the treaty do? It ended the war, okay? So that's what the treaty did. So the first jot dot should be the date. The second one, ask the question, what did the treaty do? You already know the answer because we just got it. It ended the war. And the third one is, who was involved and who wasn't involved in the treaty? In the background info. So, with those, you already have your first paragraph taken care of. You have background info with the treaty. They'll share the doc with you. Now we're gonna go to paragraph 1. We're not gonna go to topic sentence, but we are gonna go to evidence. Is there something we've learned in this class that can help us with evidence? There's a lot of things you read about, but is there something that you can see? No, not ChatGPT. Is there something you can see maybe on the board that will help you explain your evidence? What is it? Lamb. What is lamb again? Land, army, money, and blade. All right, now, paragraph 1, evidence. What could you put in evidence? Which one of, what part? You need how many pieces of evidence in paragraph 1? How many do you need in paragraph 3? 2, so how many pieces of evidence do you need total? How many letters are in lamb? So if we put 2 and 2? All right, so evidence 1, you're gonna talk about what first? Land. All right, I'm gonna need you to look through all the documents we gave you, look for a quote that has to do with the land from the treaty, and I need you to cite it. Okay? So how you would cite it is, let's say you're looking at document 1. You find a quote in there that you'll use to show that land proves your thesis. Okay? You find something that says, okay, land says, they said they're gonna take land away, right?
Yeah.
In the Rhine Valley?
Yeah.
You're gonna give me the quote that shows that, and you're gonna cite it. So you'll say like in, Q2, document by so-and-so, the sources are on top, it states this, and you're gonna give me the exact quote. Okay? Now, on evidence 2 in paragraph 1, what are you gonna look for? Which one? Army. You're gonna do the same thing. Now, within your groups, what I need you to do is split into 2s. Okay, for each 2 people should look for land, the other 2 people should look for 2 with army. Okay, go through the docs. Spend the next 10 minutes doing that. Everybody open up their docs and look through them and try to find evidence of land and evidence of army. If I was in a group, I would have 2 people do land and the other 2 would do army. Okay? All right, go ahead. Now, using your evidence, look back at your thesis. Does your evidence support your thesis? Okay, look at it again. Look at your thesis. Talk with your group. All right, I'm gonna give you about 3 minutes to do that. Talk with your group. Decide if the evidence you found supports your thesis. Go ahead, let's go.
I can explain it. I can back it up I just
So go back to your thesis. Maybe clear it up or clean it up a little bit. If you're finding that the evidence does not support, you might need to clean up your thesis or go back to your thesis. Just a minute, phone. We have phone. Huh? You just gotta go to the top. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh? But now you're gonna get off. Why do I gotta take your phone for you to get off your phone? All right, there's your chance. I wanna see it. All right, is your thesis, is it supported by your evidence? What do you think, Mr. Flores? You need to change your thesis up a little bit. Can you explain on the explanation part how your evidence supports your thesis? Let's look.
Does this work for them? This could also work for them. Other countries weren't restored. Only Belgium was.
Whenever it says another example.
There you go, see what we do. We change that piece to support our evidence. Okay, how'd you guys do? Yeah. Yeah, can your evidence support that? All you have to do. You think so? I do not have an extension for it. Well, you got the document shared, right? All right, just look upon your partner. All right,
Source B?
remember, you gotta have two pieces of evidence. You got your army one? All right, you gotta get your army one.
No, like,
Okay, that army.
like, this is another example. Like,
Come on, guys, you gotta talk. You gotta do your part. This is where group work, you have to do your part. I want you to work on army and find pieces that you put on the laptop, okay? All right. Yes, Mr. Orr. Huh?
Girl, I don't know, it's hard. I know it's tight, but like, stand it all out.
All right, work with the girls, just help them find the evidence you need. All right, did yours, everything work?
are we gonna use the But they want. I mean, the one.
Is that for your thesis or what?
Yeah, the pieces.
So the answer is, yes. Oh, yeah. All right, now, we're gonna go to paragraph 2. All right, paragraph 2. We're gonna go to paragraph 2. Now this time, if we did L and A for paragraph 1, what are we gonna do for paragraph 2? M and B. Okay, you're gonna do M and B. So you gotta do money for evidence. And B for blame. So now, again, I would divvy it up in your group, and two people look for money and 2 people look for blame, or you guys can do it collectively. But find evidence to support money and blame. Give you guys another 10 minutes to do that. What was that? B is blame. Money? M for money. Remember, land stands for land, army, money, and blame. All right, how we doing? Doing pretty good? Feel a little bit more comfortable with this? Yeah? A little bit easier on the second paragraph than the first one? We have an idea what's going on? Now remember, the more pieces of evidence you use, the better quality of paper you'll have. Okay? So that's perfect. Don't criticize. Help do yours. All right? So make sure you're getting the evidence that you need. Okay?
So who made it, right? Yes, ask the question, who made it the day?
See you.
Your stuff just.
All right. Ms. Parker, how you guys doing?
I'm gonna change for
Yeah, someone's gotta do the money. Someone's gotta find that. Don't make two people do all the work. You guys gotta do your part too. Alright? Italy. Yep, it was not invited. There you go. Make sure you put specifically German or not. Now we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do tomorrow. All right, with the last few minutes of class, once you have your pieces of evidence on that paragraph, shut your laptops down. For the last few minutes of class, so go ahead and shut your laptops down. Yep. We'll get back to it tomorrow, but we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do tomorrow.
What are we gonna do?
Tomorrow, we're gonna do something called a fishbowl. You guys ever done a fishbowl? Does it sound familiar?
No. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
The thing you put your fishes in.
Ah, very good. Yeah. You guys are all gonna be in your little bowl, because I got little fishes for you. No, that is not a fishbowl, for academic purposes. All right, a fishbowl, you guys look up here. It's a learning technique that fosters student collaboration. No, not real fish, not real fish. Okay. It's a learning technique that fosters student collaboration, meaning you guys are gonna lead it. You're gonna lead a discussion tomorrow in our classroom regarding, what's the topic? What's the topic of the paper? Can peace lead to war? Okay? This allows you guys to formulate and express your ideas that you got today regarding the topic. And, reminder, this is to be discussed, not debated. So tomorrow it's not a debate, it's not who's right or wrong. It's all of you guys throwing your ideas out there and sharing. Now, I'm gonna give you a video to watch, so make sure if your back is turned to the screen, you turn around. Make sure you see the board. Everybody turn around. All right? Because you're gonna watch a video of what this looks like. Now, I want you to pay attention closely to the age group of kids that you're watching do this.
I'm gonna make a bunch of 5-year-olds. Oh my god.
I would stand in front of the room, the students would be in rows. I would ask a question, the students would give me an answer. If the answers to all my questions were correct, then I would go home and declare the discussion a success. The most engaged student sat in the front, and the least engaged keeps going. So it's kind of a seamless conversation that really only ends when the kids decide it ends, when they feel like they've kind of explored